think I've seen this one, man. Is it new or something? Why AC Shadows is doomed by Fleekazoid. Oh boy, oh boy. Don't tease me with a good time.
Me blend in. I'm 2 feet tall and everybody in here.
Assassin's Creed Japan is coming out, and as much as I hate to say it, this looks great. It's a perfect compromise between old and new, stealth and action, and it's amazing that they already released it.
I was like, oh wait, I think, isn't that, oh wait, it is.
5 years ago. But now there's another Assassin's Creed game, one that I thought was gonna be doomed, but it turns out it's got a lot of style. The combat feels fluid, the takedown
Bro.
sounds are nice, the budgets are large, you get to play as the legendary samurai Kanye Far East, and it's amazing that that game came out 1 year ago. Rush Hour 4 is coming out, and there isn't a soul that's not busting Ubisoft's balls right now, all because they had to put the motherfucking coal train into a game about assassins. I know a lot of people are worried that he's not gonna be a great assassin, but trust me, he's such a good assassin that you can't even find him in...
They pulled it Disney. They pulled it. They took him off. They took the black guy off the fucking promotion material. Oh,
the
Jesus.
marketing material. You know, I think the funniest thing about Assassin's Creed Shadows...
Bro, I thought this was part of the game.
Is that they're betting the entire house on an idea that they were calling fucking stupid for like 10 years. They were going around saying, shut up with your little low tax bracket ideas, fans. You're making it hard for us to count our money. Then Ghost of Tsushima made Sony almost $1 billion, and all of a sudden they went, oh, you're not gonna believe what we are making next. Oh.
You know what sucks about it? The amount of actual, like, samurai, you know, Eastern based, sword based games are coming out this year. It's so many, and they look so fucking good, bro. So many like ninjas and kung fu style games and samurai games. Oh my god, we're gonna be eating good. And honestly, this might be like one of the like least appealing, like, because when I think of a product, I'm thinking of something that's unique, you know what I mean? Like for instance, like Star Wars, it has a lightsaber. No matter what, it's gonna have a fucking lightsaber that's unique compared to things that try to copycat it or get next to it. What the fuck is unique about Assassin's Creed? Come on, what's unique about this game that's coming out? The only thing that's unique is the storyline that they got going on with their little assassin. And guess what? They are not leaning into that guy at all anymore. If they wanted to be unique, they wouldn't have removed him from the promotional material. That is all they have going for them at all. Like, at all. And it's now, instead of something that's unique, it's something that's actually corrosive, apparently.
But enough background, enough subtext, enough drama. Now it's time to get into the meat, because everyone just got back from playing the underdeveloped games at Ubisoft Island, and now it's the moment of truth. Did they make a good Assassin's Creed game? Of course not. Where the hell have you been? They haven't made an Assassin's Creed game since 2015, and the Body Snatchers got to it, and they've been dead naming it for the last 10 years. Yep. Assassin's Creed Shadows looks like the same boring RPG formula that they've been using, just with more.
This is actually a good step in the right direction. For instance, like with Acolyte, the writing was so god-awful in that Star Wars movie that now they're actually rethinking their decisions going forward. This also happened in Marvel. If you look at the last movie that came out, you can shit out all you want, but they are trying to step in the right direction. That's why they had to do like 3 billion gajillion fucking reshoots on that fucking movie, right? So they're like, okay, this is gonna be the game that kills the camel's back, you know, and Tencent comes in and buys us, and then we get to, you know, redirect our games in the direction that, you know, gaming culture wants. Yeah, everybody gets to win, because in the future you might actually get a good Assassin's Creed game. That's how you look at it optimistically, you know. I think that's how you do it, right?
More window dressing than ever before, so that they can pretend like it's going to be anything different. Do we have power fantasy combat? You can change the seasons. Can we fluidly chain takedowns? You can have so many cats in your lawn.
Oh my fucking god. Oh boy.
Motherfucker, can I use dual hidden blades in combat? She automatically takes their shoes off when she goes in.
What? I've watched so much content on this fucking game. Probably more content than I'm actually even gonna enjoy playing, but I didn't even know this.
See, we're not.
They're trying to appeal to the foot fetish crowd out there.
Guys, do I look like Quentin Tarantino?
Better than what?
This motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes.
Why did I freeze it there?
Let's get this started by laughing at Ubisoft's desperate.
Oh, please show me the price is okay, $70 for the base game. How much for the full package,
so
huh?
Bad that you got a honeypot people now? Goddamn, one bad year and you guys turned into the FBI. Hey, remember when you guys removed that one expansion from the season pass so you could charge $40 for
Oh my god, I forgot all about this.
separately? How's that working out for you? Stupid idiot! Oh, look, they're even getting so desperate they're trying to finish the game before launch. There goes...
So true, bro. So fucking true. Oh my god. Modern gaming for you. Finish the game before it comes out. Oh, who does that? We don't need to do. Oh, they mad? Okay, well, we might as well do that. You know, we could do that, I guess. Just delay the game for a couple months. Oh, Jesus. And then there's also reports that, like, when they delayed it, it wasn't even the head, developers was like, instead of finishing the game and focusing on everything we can do to flesh out this game and make it as crisp as possible, remove any bugs, make it like a fine polished game like it used to be back in the day when you bought a game on a disc and all you got was like a couple little updates. They're like, no. Since we're delaying everything, we need to add more content. We need to be more ambitious with the product. Oh, I can't wait for this fucking launch, bro. It's gonna be so intriguing. Oh man, they're wedged right in between two huge releases. Also, the first one's gonna be Monster Hunter, but it seems like that games might have some issues as well, which is shocking to me, because that game looks fucking amazing. But
another feature from the original.
It's what it is. Modern gaming, baby.
Great, now that's off my chest. Ubisoft, why do you keep doing two protagonists? You can't even write one anymore. More. Does anyone remember Mirage's story?
Nope.
Also, ever since we've started doing two protagonists, the canon's been a clusterfuck. First, it was twins who were equally canon, then siblings, except one is more canon than the other, and finally in Valhalla, you're a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Nobody knows what the fuck was going on. But thank God, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, we're back to playing as twins again.
Oh, God.
God, that's a weight off my chest, and for what it's worth, it seems like they have a great rapport. The kind of rapport that only twins could have. Check this out.
Time to man up. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Some of us might not even make it back.
What?
I was over there wearing Earth Mama's natural night camo.
Cool it, Benson.
Sorry.
You play as either a ninja or Yasuke. And Yasuke's a pretty funny choice because it's...
I'm not gonna lie, I want to play as him just because he's a big guy that smashes shit. You know what I mean? Like I like using a big sword, so it looks appealing. But I mean, Assassin's Creed game, this game is literally built around being an assassin. So yeah, we'll see how this ages.
Ubi shit jumping the shark on Assassin's Creed protagonist by going, I don't know, fuck it, have a Dynasty Warriors character. This is like replacing the dude in Assassin.
Which on paper, I am not, like, I don't mind that at all. I don't give a fuck. I love smashing shit, right?
Creed Syndicate with Yao Ming, then making him completely useless in half the game's activities out of respect for Japanese culture. That being said, I don't care when, I don't care where, and I don't care who I'm playing as when it comes to Assassin's Creed. I'd play as Barney leading Spartans through the Mekong Delta during the French invasion of Vietnam, while aliens do strafing runs of white phosphorus.
It's a fucking video game, baby.
Takedowns and feel cool while doing it.
Yep.
And that leads me to my main point. Although a Japanese samurai would make a whole hell of a lot more sense, John Samurai-san wouldn't make this combat system any less shit. One of the things I loved most about Brotherhood and Black Flag was how smooth the combat could flow once you got it down. This combat flows like freshly dried cement. It's so... The
amount of times they showcase a decapitation and the fucking updated gaming preview was ridiculous. I honestly, like, seeing what I saw, I'm more leaning towards actually playing the game because it seems to be a better experience than what was shown before. Now, that being said, does that mean the game is going to be good? No, it just means that my expectations are a little tiny bit higher.
Boring, even the AI is zoning out in the middle of it. Not to mention, everything still looks so spongy. And if you can believe it, this is the character who's supposed to be good at combat. The ninja chick is even worse because they decided to separate the fantasies. Listen to this.
We have two fantasy, the samurai and the shinobi. We want the player to experience both, and we cannot squeeze both fantasies into one character because the samurai and shinobi came from a different social class. They have different lives, so we cannot really mix them together.
No, to be fair, that is 100%. It makes sense. It does. I think the issue is it's like, okay, well, so you're telling me if I pick one character, I'm only going to get half of the canon story, or do I get 25%? Or do I get 45%? And so they created this canon style playthrough where it automatically switches you back and forth to what character it's considered canon. Which I think is ridiculous, and I think that is also a reason why it's problematic for some of these games. But I guess it does create replayability. The biggest issue, the gameplay is key. If you have shitty ass AI, where like for instance Star Wars Outlaws, you had the worst AI I've ever seen in a fucking video game, is just ridiculous. The concept of having an outlaw as well, not being able to kill people, and the sneak was broken as well. So if you have stuff like that is game breaking, especially with the UI, or not the UI, but the NPCs, the AI of the NPCs, the game's gonna suck. Matty Plays, he had a review and he was saying there was a boss fight where they were throwing a smoke grenade or something like that, and so it would like delatch like your auto lock, and that was the gimmick of the boss, and that's why it was a boss. Well, all you had to do was just keep on swinging your sword because it was right in front of you, and the person would just die like that. Like, that's not an exciting boss. Like, what? Like,
we have aliens in the last game? I thought this was a fun franchise. I thought we were having fun here. Pick a lane. If we're having fun with history, Yasuke should be doing flips and shit too. He should be able to seamlessly go from kicking dudes across the East China Sea into shadow walking the enemies into...
That's what I'm saying. You gotta lean into it. He is what makes your game unique. And guess what? A lot of people don't like him being in the game. Guess what? Well, if you decided to put him in the game, so you gotta say, fuck it, put balls to the walls, and fucking double down. And if you don't fucking double down, you're gonna have everyone pissed off at you, because it's just like being in politics, right? I consider myself centered, right? So guess what happens? People on the right hate me because I have some stuff that I disagree with them, and the people on the left hate me because I have things that disagree with them. You gotta fucking commit in situations like this, and this is a political issue. Let's be straight up and frank. This is a cultural and political issue that has been not just like suddenly emerged, has been an issue since the fucking announcement of this game, and the dialogue behind it has not been, oh, it's okay, it's whatever. Dude, you have to fucking double down or remove him completely, and what they're doing right now is the worst option possible. They're trying to hide him as much as possible and pretend like he's not there, and pretend these issues and the backlash is not there. So all you can do in this situation, because you can't take him out of the game, and you're not going to double down, obviously, is simply just make the game as good as possible. So if the rumors are true and you're adding new shit in, and the game is not finished, it's not well polished at the beginning, and you have more UI problems, well, first impressions are everything. And you've already had a couple of first impressions. You've delayed the fucking game. So third impressions? When people actually start to play this game like publicly, if it's not finished and it's not good, this game's gonna flop. And like, let's be real, it's like, oh, what's the end of the world? They get bought by Tencent. Well, the people working on this game get fired, they get laid off, they get removed, dead weight gets cut. So yeah, you should be fighting for your lives right now, or better yet, lining up a new job.
His tactful, stealthy, lock-picking techniques. Instead, all of a sudden, we can't mix the two power fantasies together? What? You mean...
It's weird, too, because he's, like, a big guy. Like, it feels like, if you would play Assassin's Creed and, like, add a mod in, and, like he said, have a Dynasty Warriors character, that sounds fun as fuck. I love mods. I bet you like mods. Like, that is fun. And Assassin's Creed isn't new to altering history, which he's touched on a little bit. So, lean into it. It's your brand. It's your fucking bread and butter. Stop being fucking scared. If you're gonna be scared like this, cancel the fucking game. Delete the character completely. Change him to an Asian man. Like, what are you fucking... I hate this fucking indecisiveness, this fucking lack of decision making, this no nut culture and game management. Like, what the fuck?
Like the game you're knocking off? You mean like Brotherhood? We had 3 power fantasies in one with that game. You were a force of nature in combat, a force of nature in stealth, and a 6-foot Italian guy. I've been to Italy. Not one Italian over 5'6". Must be true. Then go to the other pillar of Ash Creed stealth. And now let's watch our stealth specialist in action. Oh, that's right. I forgot we can't one-shot that guy because he's got a level 26 rice hat on.
Welcome to the
Oh my god.
rice fields, motherfucker.
If we can't assassinate these guys
Bro, what
anymore,
is he
why are we even
doing?
calling this Assassin's Creed? We should be calling this Emotional Damage Creed. I guess we're just giving out PTSD these days. Now let's go take a look at our powerhouse's assassination technique. As you can see, Yasuke takes 10 fucking minutes to pick him up on his sword, calm, cool, collected, moisturized, in his lane and flourishing. Then he whispers, "Ah!" and kiss the homie goodnight. No way, man. I take it back. It's a ninja moment right there, and I respect it. Now going to the third and final pillar of Assassin's Creed, parkour. What is this, case?
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. You tell me, I've seen a lot of big guys. Oh my god, Queso. I didn't even realize he had him. Oh my god, these fucking freezes are crazy.
So's Creed. Now we're trying out for the Harlem Globetrotters, and meanwhile, black man can't sneak, black man can't jump. Where does the racism stop, you?
Black man can't jump is wild.
Ubisoft? And before you bust my balls about the hip-hop music, listen, Ubisoft did it first, alright? Unlike this franchise, I'm just trying to be historically accurate here. But that's enough on gameplay, because right now I'm hands-off. Just like you'll be hands-off when your horse is autopiloting you 3 miles across another empty open world. Ubisoft,
That's
maybe
nice.
you should have taken the $10 you spent making the AC Hub and throw it towards this. The AC Hub, if you don't know, is a launcher for the Assassin's Creed titles after Syndicate, making it more of a septic tank than a...
Oh, so it's like what Call of Duty does. So it makes it like, oh, here's this other game you could buy.
Launcher. But it also contains several free missions and free battle passes and all kinds of free stuff that totally doesn't impact gameplay, except for where it impacts gameplay. Oh boy,
What?
no microtransactions, good guy Ubisoft.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Except for...
Tag enemies on sight with eagle vision. Visit the hideouts, blacksmith. What? Health? Oh no. You're upping the crit and the fucking vol damage?
For where it impacts gameplay. Oh boy, no microtransactions.
That's so toxic. That's fucking ridiculous. At least this game isn't PvP, but still, like, that is... Like, I know it's not PvP, but like, didn't the industry learn with like Battlefront 2? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Good guy Ubisoft, everybody. Look at him go. What good moral people.
It's honestly so depressing seeing some of these studios not read the room in the gaming industry. I mean, you see some of these games come out that are, I'm reacting to them like every other day. This fucking new gym comes out. The new one, something Annihilation, looks fucking amazing. You think people would like read the room and understand like what people don't want in their games and what people do? For instance, like fucking Overwatch is so desperate they just brought back loot boxes. Like loot boxes is gonna save the franchise from Marvel rivals. Like it's just these desperate moves that are genuinely disgusting, and it just fucking irritates the shit out of me. It's like I'm not a guy that's gonna be able to run a fucking game company. I'm not a fucking head CEO developer or anything like this, but I can just tell like this is a bad move. Like this isn't an ideal decision. Like what are you fucking doing? Trying to milk the fucking cash cow as much as possible? Yes it is, and it's clouding your fucking judgment.
Not to swap out these blades for live rounds after release. Ubisoft's a good guy. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. God damn it! What am I even saying right now? You almost got me with that smoke screen right there.
What is this?
I know you, Ubisoft. He'll go to subscribe.
What the fuck?
Best Buy. Say, have you been on Best Buy lately? Fair enough. You're not a 60-year-old man shopping for a TV. What?
I was actually on Best Buy the other day, and I stayed up like like 3 hours trying to buy a graphics card, and that shit was depressing.
If you had been, you would have seen that you can already pre-order $50 worth of currency for their cash shop. Pre-ordering in-game currency, really? Hey, I got a better idea. If you're a real ninja, take that 50 and go buy Ninja Gaiden instead. Better yet, buy the sponsor of today's video, Fleekazoid.
Oh boy.
Alright, is the AAA industry constantly disappointing you? Are your standards holding you back?
Lately, it's actually been looking very, very good. But yes, there's a lot of typical actors still, you know, doing the same shit.
Everyone keep telling you have to turn your brain off to enjoy these terrible games? Well, now you can with Fleekazoid. Proudly servicing game journalists since 2005 with one simple procedure.
10 out of 10. That's what they did with Veilguard on IGN, apparently.
If you're a long-term fan of the series, don't worry. This is fundamentally still the same Assassin's Creed you know and love.
The fact that they had to come out and say that is wild. That is wild. Making statements like that because you have to, you should already know that you're defeated.
Other happy customer, Fleekazoid, the cure for consciousness. Maybe I'll get a Fleekazoid if Ubisoft wants to give me $15,000 in unmarked bills by March 20th. No? Alright, as I said, what a terrible game, so bad. These ninjas are out of control. Can you believe this? Thanks to the flock of pimps for funding this video, and another huge thanks to all the pimpers who are either shooting the funny mustache man's nuts off or starting a house fire in the next one.
Oh, Sims, that's my guilty pleasure right there. I fucking love Sims. And what a fucking money, fucking hungry game that is as well. Jesus, EA, you gotta chill out. This was an amazing video. Definitely go give it a like. If you're not subscribed to Fleekazoid, go give him a sub and tell him the Ether sent you. Let's look at the comment section below. Leave a comment for 50% off of the next Fleekazoid. Oh, Jesus. They are getting so desperate, they are even trying to finish the game before launch. This man's speaking some good speak. Ghost of Tsushima is proof you can, in fact, squeeze the fantasy of being a samurai or ninja on the fly in one character. Ubisoft is so full of shit. 104. I think that's misleading. I think they were really talking about the duality of having two different characters. They can like squeeze both of them in completely because they live two separate lives, which I think is kind of a fair point for this game in particular. But I think that you can easily have two protagonists and have another have like a storyline pretty much behind the scenes where people don't know about it. Like that, I don't think that's fair at all. But the choice to play as either or is cool in my opinion. Definitely gives it's something they had to do because of the issues with Japan, right? 104. Wait, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima for the first time now. You are telling me that this game looks and plays as Ghost was only 60 million? What the fuck? Do other studios do this with an extra 140 million that they get on average? Sorry, I read that really weird. It was, I don't know, it just did not flow. Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this game, honestly. I think I would assume this is like the last chance they have before they get sold to Tencent. And if so, if they really want to keep their jobs, and this is not like some conspiracy to like tank the company or whatever and sell it to someone else, you would assume that they would nail this one out of the park, right? You just, you would think, when when the tire meets the road, you start moving, but who knows? It is weird to think maybe that the drama created a situation where maybe they didn't originally have the full playable game with both characters. Maybe they did have a timeline where this game came out and it was just one playthrough, right? You didn't have the option to play either. And maybe the backlash triggered a reaction where they needed to have both characters playable all the way through because of obviously the dynamic of someone not wanting to play as what is named Yasuke. So I don't know. I think they should lean into it as much as possible. Obviously, they don't want to do that because of the backlash. But I mean, if you're unapologetic ambitious and true to your vision, I think there's going to be more respect in that than you bowing down to haters because of culture issues. Because let's be frank, Assassin's Creed's done this before. They've played with history. It's not fucking history games. It's a historical fantasy. And so, yeah, I think they made a mistake, right? They made a mistake somewhere, and they can't take it back, and they're committed now, and it's kind of sad in a way. If they do get sold by Tencent, I hope this game succeeds, but I mean, if it fails, that's just more content for me as well. So it is what it is. Win-win no matter what, I guess. But yeah, my name is Trey Swish. This is the Ether. I hope you liked my reaction to my dialogue. Comment down below what you think. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. This is the best part of my job, is hearing from y'all, because I love hearing the questions and the input and the perspective from y'all as well. And yeah, man, sub to the channel. Let's get to 1K, and let's keep on pushing, baby. I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.